appreciate the opportunity to address the panel this morning. I am the William Holland Wilmer Professor of Ophthalmology and Director of the Wilmer Eye Institute of the Johns Hopkins School of Medicine. I am a corneal surgeon and was involved in the early clinical and preclinical studies of excimer laser surgery. Two of my sisters had the LASIK procedure performed on their eyes several years ago. I wish to make the following disclosures. My research has been and is currently supported by federal grant funding. I have in the past served as a clinical investigator in industry-sponsored clinical trials of excimer laser technology. I currently serve in a consultative role for the Scientific Advisory Board for a company that markets an excimer laser used in LASIK surgery, but my consultation has not involved this area of the company's research. Today I represent the International Society of Refractive Surgeons of the American Academy of Ophthalmology, known as ISRS-AAO, the world's largest eye care organization solely dedicated to refractive surgery. It has more than 2,300 members from more than 80 different countries. ISRS-AAO wishes to bring the following information to the attention of the FDA and panel members. Nearsightedness, farsightedness, astigmatism, and presbyopia affect 40% or more of the U.S. population. These conditions are associated with measurable negative impacts upon quality of life and require correction with glasses, contact lenses, or surgery. About 700,000 Americans have LASIK surgery annually. Over 90% of people who have LASIK for nearsightedness achieve somewhere between 20/20 and 20/40 vision without glasses or contact lenses. LASIK is the most studied elective ophthalmic procedure. Collectively, 7,830 patients representing 16,502 eyes participated in FDA clinical trials between 1993 and 2005. Initial findings from a world review of the scientific literature found an average satisfaction rate of 95.4% among postoperative patients. I believe it is safe to say that no elective ophthalmic surgical procedure has been as fully studied as has this procedure. From its approval by the FDA in the mid-90s, LASIK has benefited millions of patients. Over the years, incremental improvements have made this procedure even better. These improvements are very similar to the evolution of modern-day cataract surgery, a procedure that has benefited millions from the very moment of its approval and that only continues to improve with time. As with any surgical procedure, there are complications that may occur after LASIK. Fortunately, these are uncommon. No matter how uncommon, however, when complications occur, they can be quite distressing to both patients and surgeons. Most complications can be treated without any loss of vision. Some patients experience temporary side effects after LASIK that usually disappear within 3 to 6 months. In rare situations, these effects may be permanent. No surgery is without risk, but the physician members of the organization I represent today are dedicated to doing everything in our power to make the LASIK procedure even better for all of our patients. It is important to recognize that, as is typical with other surgical procedures, the techniques and technology have improved over time as surgeons and manufacturers have endeavored to improve outcomes. Examples include making the ablations smoother, fine-tuning the ablations to enhance quality of vision, custom ablations designed to sharpen the visual results in individual patients, improvements in the instruments used to create the LASIK flaps in order to reduce the risk associated with this part of the procedure, as well as to improve the visual results. Many patients seeking LASIK do so because their dry eye prevents them from wearing contact lenses successfully, and some patients develop this problem after surgery. Better treatments designed to prevent or treat dry eye have also developed over time. Results of the LASIK procedure have reached the point where some believe it is now safer over a long period of time than the alternative of contact lens wear. Contact lens wear is, of course, subject to its own set of risks, including infection. The ISRS-AAO supports efforts to further improve the technology and techniques used in the procedure and to identify those patients who might not respond well to the surgery or who have characteristics that might make them poor candidates for surgery so that these individuals can be counseled to avoid surgery. In summary, ISRS-AAO agrees that the safety and efficacy of the LASIK procedure has been well studied and documented in hundreds of scientific publications, and millions of patients have benefited by this procedure. As instruments and techniques are further refined, this procedure will continue to be improved with time.